Hi everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a haircut routine, and this has literally been so highly requested for the longest time, but I honestly don't think my hair is all that healthy. Like, the top bit of my hair is really healthy just because that's my natural hair and I haven't dyed that bit, but like the bottom bits, because they're the bits that were dyed, are so unhealthy, and I'm so terrified of going to the hairdressers because every time I go to the hairdressers they always cut too much off and it looks like really like choppy looking, whereas I like it kind of like all kind of like messy and stuff, and I've never properly been happy, like 100% happy with hairdressers. So most of the time I just cut my hair myself with a pair of like hairdressing scissors and then chop it along the bottom, and that's basically how I cut my hair. And my hair like basically has no layers to it or anything, so it's not really like really hard or anything to cut my hair. So as I said, I basically just take scissors and chop off the dead ends, and that's basically me. But in today's video I'm going to talk about some of my favourite hair care products and the ones that work really well for my hair, and yeah. So I'd say my hair is more on the dry side, similar to my skin actually. My hair, whereas my mummy's hair would be more oily, like when she washes her hair you can fit, like it looks, I don't know, it still looks, you can tell that mine and my mum's hair are completely different textures and stuff. Like her hair would be really like, she would have really thick strands of hair and loads of it, whereas my strands of hair would be quite thin, but then I have loads of them. But my hair would be more on the dry side. Like I could go about 5 days without my hair, probably 5 days max would be like the longest I'd ever went with my hair. But like within them 5 days I can like do hairstyles and use products to make my hair not look greasy and stuff. So I'm not that type of person who needs to wash their hair every day, just because my hair doesn't really get that greasy all that often anyways. So when I wash my hair I always gravitate toward these two products, and these are the Bedhead TG Urban Antidote Recovery Hair Conditioner and Shampoo. And I like switch up my conditioner and shampoo quite a lot, but I always end up going back to these all the time, and these are such good value for money. Like I've literally had these from Christmas and there's still quite a lot. Like there's more conditioner than there is shampoo, but there's probably about that much conditioner or shampoo left, and there's about that much conditioner left. And I've had these since Christmas and I use them basically all the time, and my mummy also uses them and my daddy also uses them too, so like it's basically the whole family uses these, and there's still quite a bit left since Christmas, so that's amazing. I got these in TK Maxx and I think they were like £30 for like the set, which is really good considering like I haven't needed to replace these since Christmas. And the reason why I love these so much is because the smell, first of all, the smell is just amazing. Like it smells like really fresh, and like, I don't know, like it's just a really nice, kind of smells like bubblegummy kind of thing. And it also smells really fresh at the same time. It's kind of like a sweet smell. And also when I wash my hair with these, my hair just feels so clean. And even when I use the shampoo, when I'm like rinsing the shampoo out, you can feel like my hair just feels so clean, and I just love these so much. And if you kind of have the hair, same kind of hair texture as me, I reckon you'll really like these. And even if you don't, you should definitely try them out anyway, just to see if you like them or not. But yeah, they make my hair really smooth and shiny as well, and also really easy to brush too, so I would really recommend these. And then once I get out of the bath or shower, I like to kind of pat my hair dry with a towel. Like I don't really like to rub it because that kind of breaks your hair, but I like to kind of like scrunch it up in the towel just to kind of like obviously drain some of the water out of my hair. And then what I like to do is, before I start brushing it, I like to add some products into it just to make it a lot easier to brush, and so that it's not really like rough and stuff. So one of my all-time favorite hair products, and I literally cannot stress this enough, like this is my all-time favorite hair product, and I've literally repurchased this about 10 times. Like I've been using this for the past 3 years and I love it so much. I continuously repurchase it and I love it. And the product which I love so much is the Aussie Miracle Hair Insurance Lightweight Conditioning Spray. And this is a leave-in treatment, and again, the smell of this, it kind of smells similar to the shampoo and conditioner. Like it's a really nice, sweet, uplifting scent. Like I love it so much. Like all Aussie products smell pretty much the same and they all smell great. And what I do with this is basically when I get out of the bath or shower, I just spray, basically like spray so much of this on my hair because it makes my hair so much easier to brush. Like my hair is a nightmare to brush, and with this I literally would hate brushing my hair. But when I literally discovered this product, my hair was a lot easier to brush and I love it. And the reason why I love this so much is because it's really light on the hair. Like it doesn't really kind of weigh your hair down or leave it greasy. Like no matter how much I put in this, my hair always still stays really clean, and it doesn't give like a greasy cast to it either. So I really like this, and again it says protects and detangles, and it definitely does protect and definitely detangles too. So I think this is around £5 or £6, so it's really inexpensive and it's really good. Like I literally love it so much, so I'd highly recommend this too. The next product which I love is the HD Lifestyle 2 Freeze Leave-In Hair Conditioner, and this does pretty much the same job as the Aussie spray, only this one I like a lot better because of the little spray thing. Right, okay, I'll do a little spray test. I'm just going to spray this in like the middle of the right here. So if you can see, like this sprays, right, once I finish talking I'll spray it, but this here one sprays just like directly out, like as you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but the product basically just comes right out. But the reason why I love this one so much is like a mist, and it kind of just goes all directions. Like if you can see, like it just like goes everywhere. Like it literally started to splat me in the face right there because it goes all directions. So it means when you're spraying it on your hair, it's getting like an even coverage all over your hair. Whereas with this one, you have to like move it around quite a bit just to ensure that you get all like your hair covered, whereas with this one it basically does it for you. Sometimes if my hair feels really dry and it is really hard, I would use both of them, and both of them it is amazing, but most of the time I just use either one of the two, and they basically do pretty much the same job. And I've no idea where you can get this. Actually, I got it for Christmas, and I will try to find the link of it down below and leave it in the description, and I'm not too sure the price either, but if it's more expensive I would recommend this one because I've been using this for the longest time and I literally swear by this. But this is good too, but if you want to try it, go ahead. But if it is a little bit too expensive, I'd say go for this one because it's just as good. So another product which I swear by is the Moroccan oil treatment, and I've had a little sample of this before. Like I bought one of the little small ones whilst I was in America and I loved it, so I decided to repurchase it and get the bigger size. I think this is around £31, which is expensive, but again, I've been using this since Christmas and I've literally only used about that much, and I only ever use it now and again. Like I don't use it every time I wash my hair. I would use this about once a week just to kind of thoroughly deep clean my hair and to add moisture back into it and to kind of maintain the moisture which is in my hair. This again smells phenomenal, and there's so many good reviews about this. There's probably like dedicated videos on this because I don't really have too much to say from the fact that it is amazing, and again it does make my hair, this really does make your hair shiny as well. So if you have dull, like really kind of dull hair, I'd recommend this for shine as well, and it makes your hair feel really soft and clean too. But if you put too much on, it really does kind of weigh down your hair and make it greasy looking, so you need to use the tiniest bit ever. But I will try to find like a review or something on this if you want to kind of check it out a little bit more because it is so expensive. So I will try and find like a good review and leave it down below for you guys. So the brush which I use to brush my hair all the time, whether it's wet or dry, is my Tangle Teaser. I love this brand so much. When these came out, I was literally so intrigued by them, and it's literally changed my life. Like the much hassle I used to go through to brush my hair, like when I come out of the shower with like a paddle brush, it was insane. Like it was so painful, and when this came out I can literally just go like this and it just like drags all the tats down to the bottom, whereas with a big paddle brush you're sitting like really kind of tugging at them, whereas your hair kind of just skims through this and brushes it so easily. I've heard quite a lot of people saying that they wouldn't recommend these because it breaks your hair, but if you're like me and don't want to go through the hassle of so much pain whilst using an ordinary brush, I'd recommend this. And the products which I use too make my hair a lot easier to brush as well. For example, this oil, like when you put this in your hair, it just breaks down all the tats and you can easily just like smooth through your hair with the brush without any hassle. And finally, the last product which I want to talk about has literally saved my life once again, and I only recently got this, so other than I love it and I would highly recommend it. So the product which I love is the Babyliss Pro Stylist Tool, made in Italy, Italia Brava hair dryer thing. And this was actually designed by Ferrari, and it's got like a Ferrari designed engine in it, so it's really powerful. Now this is quite expensive. I think it's around like £130. Like when you turn this on, like you control it by here. You can like put it on like the #1 setting, which is like kind of strong, and then there's like the 2 setting which is really strong, and then you can control the temperature. But then the really good thing about it is that there's a turbo button at the back. You press it and literally your hand goes back. Like the thing's light as it is, so when like you hit the turbo thing, your hand goes back because it's so powerful, and it's literally so good. It's so powerful. And there's also a wee button here where you can like make it a little bit cooler too if it's a little bit too warm for you. But honestly, this is the most craziest thing ever. Like the power in this thing is nuts, and you can like take off this little thing here and like clean all the dust and stuff which comes out of it too. This literally has my hair dried in about 15 to 20 minutes, but if I blow dry my hair it usually takes about a half an hour. But with a standard ordinary hair dryer, my hair would literally take about an hour to dry. Like my hair is so hard to brush, takes ages to dry, and it's just a nightmare in my hair. But with all these products and with this hair dryer, it's so much better. I will try and leave a link to where I got this hair dryer down below. So that's basically all the products I use and love for my hair. So give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy, and don't forget to check out the links down below if you're interested in any of these things. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!